Hi everyone, my name is Suhyeon. I'm a PhD candidate from the University of Toronto, presenting our paper on behalf of my co-author Kevin and my advisor Khai. Behind the popularity curtain, understanding the motivations, challenges, and work performed in creating and managing pet influencer accounts. To give a quick overview of our paper, we conducted a qualitative study using semi-structured interviews with 21 pet influencer account owners on Instagram, spanning from nano-influencers with a few hundred followers to macro-influencers with hundreds of thousands of followers. The participants were predominantly female with an average age of 32.3 years old. So, why are we targeting the population of pet influencers? Social media content containing pets is a growing phenomenon. Past research has identified some of the pet influencers' motivations as spreading joy, building connections with people, and gaining self fulfillment. And the pet influencers achieve this by depicting their relationship with their pets, often embodying the pets using a humanistic persona. Despite their popularities, pet influencers often face challenges such as labor to constantly manage their pet's online presence. They also receive criticisms where they often labeled as eccentric, narcissistic, and overly commercial. The current body of research on pet influencers lack an understanding of their motivations for creating accounts and the strategies they employ to maintain and grow their online presence. Thus, we posed three research questions. 1. Why do pet influencers create pet accounts and what motivates them to continue? 2. What strategies do they employ to achieve their goals and facilitate their pet's online presence? And 3. What challenges do they face in creating and managing their pet's identity, and how do they navigate these complexities? So, why did the pet influencers start their pet accounts? Most of the pet accounts originated from their pre existing personal social media accounts. The account owners noticed a dichotomy between personal and pet content, where they either separated them into two accounts or balanced the presentation of both on the same account. They also experienced a shift in popularity engagement, where the pet content gained more attention than their personal content. And lastly, most of the account owners wanted to prevent oversharing pet centric posts with their friends and followers, motivating them to create dedicated pet accounts. We identified three multifaceted goals of having pet accounts. Interestingly, these goals evolve over time. Pet influencers initially have personal goals, and as they gain momentum, they pursue multiple goals. The personal goal aims to spread joy and brighten lives by sharing pets' daily experiences. Pet influencers use their accounts to keep memories of their pets, utilizing them as a digital memory books or online scrapbooks. Some individuals commemorated deceased pets, and then the account played as a spiritual role. Pet influencers had an altruistic goal, aiming to promote values and inspire change. Pet accounts allowed them to share informative content where include practical tips and recommendations, fostering informed decision making. Additionally, pet accounts served as an advocative channel supporting animal welfare, responsible ownership, and empathy for pets with unique needs. Pet influencers also had commercial goals aiming to support business and promote themselves. Their accounts served as an incentive for financial profit. To promote business, they feature sponsored posts from brand partnerships or advertising posts for their own business. Another use case was to showcase skills, self branding their expertise, such as photography. As pet influencers become more experienced, their motivation and goals undergo transformation, driven by diverse benefits of managing pet accounts. First are the financial benefits, including monetary compensation and free products and gifts. Second are the personal benefits, where the accounts are used to express themselves and alleviate loneliness. Third are the social benefits, where the accounts serve as a conversational icebreakers that enrich personal relationships. Additionally, there is a sense of community belonging where pet influencers foster online friendships with mutual support. We also found pet influencers employing strategies to portray their pets' identities with varying degrees of staging and editing. Personal posts are the ones that are least curated, commercial posts are the most, and the altruistic posts fall in between. So the first are the personal posts, which depict the natural behavior and authentic characteristics of the pets. For example, P8 noted, there's not a really a thought process behind it. It's mostly my cat's day-to-day life inside the house. It's like whenever I see my cat and think she looks nice or pretty, I notice most people like seeing her eyes when they are really big. It's really cute and enticing. Second are the altruistic posts, where require a certain level of staging and editing to convey specific messages. For example, P9 describes how she uses captions to share the foster dog's achievements. So I like telling the story. This is a huge step. But for many people, they wouldn't understand why that's significant. So I would say this means she feels secure in her surroundings and knows I'm not leaving her. People that might see this progression. Lastly are the commercial posts where the pets are required to model by posing or wearing costumes. For instance, P17 shares the difficulties of shooting photos for sponsored posts. So when we're out, I'm not generally pausing them. I just wait for them to do whatever and snap a photo. But when I need them to sit still for products, I use treats to coax them. It can be challenging with two cats that one is disinterested while the other is all about the treats. Our final findings center on the challenges and considerations of managing pet accounts. The well-being of both pet account owners and pets was impacted. Owners encountered negative comments and navigated the delicate balance between their personal lives and their roles as account managers, while pets faced the demanding staging processes, often involving unnatural acts. To maintain the consistency of their pet's online identity and to prevent backlash, pet account owners avoided the following content: posts depicting human presence, posts containing personal information, posts touching upon sensitive topics. In our discussion, we delve into the types of labor pet influencers need to undertake in their endeavors. The first type of labor is identity labor, where pet account owners strive to maintain a balance between authenticity and portrayal of their pets. We discovered various representation techniques in staging and editing to create pet social media content. The benefits of staging and editing include enhanced visual appeal, expression of authentic self, and the creation of more relatable content. However, the negative effect encompasses concerns about the pet safety and well-being, the creation of fake persona, and the production of cringe-worthy content. The second type of labor is relational labor, where it requires pets influencers to communicate with audience who support their work. We found boundary drawing is a crucial dimension here as pet influencers navigated boundaries with tensions. Engaging with followers brought joy, but also a sense of burden. Engaging with fellow pet account owners offered a support, but had competitiveness. and engaging with sponsors yielded profit but demanded micromanagement. Consequently, pet influencers had difficulties balancing between roles as account manager and their personal lives due to these complex relationships. Lastly, we discuss how the identity and relational labor intersect with the concept of cute economy, where the authentic display of humanized pets resulted from identity labor, and the joy and intimacy fostered from relational labor can be used to monetize pets' cuteness. However, we found that not all pet influencers seek financial gain. Some invested time and effort without compensation and recognition, similar to third shift managing children's account. Thus, we suggest future research to focus on supporting pet influencers with diverse goals, such as altruistic goals to cater non-profit values. As a finale of this presentation, we provide the key takeaways. First, pet influencers experience a transition from personal goals to altruistic and commercial goals, driven by various benefits, including personal fulfillment, community engagement, and financial gain. Second, pet influencers employ unique strategies to portray their pet's identity online using varying degrees of staging and editing for different goals. Third, pet influencers navigate intricate tensions involved in labor, where these efforts function as a double-edged sword. While more input and commitment can lead to progress towards their goals, this often comes at an expense of the third shift with time and well-being. Alright, we hope this presentation has provided insights to the world of pet influencers, and thank you for joining us.